Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Lawnmower Detective. Today we're going to be working on a part for the Jeep back there, and I'll show you what it is when I return, so stay tuned.
The donut-eating lawnmower detective. Them donuts ain't gonna eat themselves.
Alright everybody, now check this out. This is the intermittent wiper module for the 93 Jeep we've got over there. And the symptoms are that obviously it's not intermitting. You've got low, you've got high, you've got off, and that's it. So I did some research on the interweb, and it turns out that there are some capacitors in here that need to be replaced. So I went ahead and took the board out, and there's 3 clips on here, and then this box opens up. Okay, my neighbor with the bass is here. Guy in his 40s, still thumping. We'll let him get past here for a second. Okay, but anyway, so this box just opens up, and you'll find this box under the dashboard, right under the steering column, and there's just 2 clip-on wiring harnesses, one on each end. You can't mess it up; it only go in one way. So then you just pop the board out, and I got the board out right here. So the problem here, let me see if I can get you in here. You've got 4 capacitors, right? You got one there, you got one there, and there, of various values. Now, these don't look bad because the bottoms aren't mushroomed out. But however, as you can see, there is some staining around these 2, as well as this one. That one back there looks just as bad. And I've taken the liberty to go ahead and mark with a Sharpie here. Let's see if you can see that. I just put some red on the side, the negative side. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these capacitors or not, but there is a positive lead and a negative lead. And usually where this gray line is the negative side. So you have to get those in the right orientation when you go to redo these. And I'll get another one here, see if you can see it better on this one. But as you can see, there's a negative sign wherever that stripe is. And there's 4 different ones here, and I'll put a link in the description as to which ones are which. But this is I can't read it. Where are you? This is a 10 microfarad at 50 volts. So that's that one. You'll need let me get my fingers out of the way. You'll also need a 22 microfarad at 50 volts. And this one is, where is it? Sucks getting old. If I can't read it, I don't think you can read it. That looks like a 4.7 at 50 volts. And the only other one that I need is a 68 microfarad at 50 volts, and I don't have those. This kit here did not come with a 68 microfarad. However, it has a 680 microfarad at 16 volts, but I need 68 microfarads at 50 volts. So I've got some of those coming. They should be here on Monday. So let me try to turn this over here so you can see the damage on the other side. For all intents and purposes, that looks okay, minus the staining on there. And so let me get this vise out of the way. Let me turn this back upside down. And we can really begin to see some of the damage. For instance, down here on this one, you can see that terminal. Get my pick in here. This terminal right here is definitely discolored and overheated. Same thing with this one. And again, I've got these marked so I can desolder these on Monday when my tool comes in. But you can see all this discoloration around here. And that's from where those capacitors have leaked, overheated and leaked. And this one's not too bad on the back side, but that's where that bottom one is. So you have to be real careful doing this stuff. There's one, and this is the negative side. You see I put a negative here. So I need to, when I get ready to do this, I'm going to clean these up, desolder all these, and maybe fix a couple more of these up here. But you just have to be careful and take your time not to overheat this stuff. And then I'll bring you back whenever I'm ready to desolder these and get the new ones installed. Okay, here's our attempt. With the solder sucker. The light's in the way. Okay, so basically what you got here is a soldering iron with a hole in the tip and this sucker pump here. I'm trying to let you watch and while I can do it over here. All right, I'm just trying to get these desoldered. Okay, let's turn this one over. See if we can get it out here. It's gotta be the one closest to us here. There we have it. Desoldered. Now we'll clean these holes up. We'll get a new one back in there. Already did that one. And that one. Some of the worst soldering I've ever done. But that one's been replaced. And that one's been replaced. So, as you can see the process, I'll just continue on and I'll bring you back whenever we put this back together. So So stay tuned. Okay, gang, I got the box put back together. Not the prettiest of soldering, but here's my connectors here under the dash. I'm going to get this connected and we'll give her a test. Okay, everybody, here we are in the Jeep. Before we just had low and high, and we didn't have any intermittent before, and apparently we still don't. Well, I guess we'll be ordering another module. Well, can't win them all, folks. Well, there you have it, gang. You can't win them all. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you lose some. So I replaced those capacitors in that module, and it made it work a little bit better, but it's not like it should. It still has no intermittence delay. So I'll just work on getting a new module in there, and that'll be the fix of that. So thank you all for being here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget, we're getting close to that 700 subscriber mark, so stay tuned for the 700 subscriber giveaway sponsored by Super Clean. So you all take it easy, take care of each other, and don't forget, it's donut time.
Heterogeneity rocks there. You just finished watching another great video by the Lawnmower Detective. It's donut time.
It has been a pleasure having you all here. Please don't forget to give this video a like, and please subscribe. Last but not least, click the notification bell so you will know when new videos are posted. Thanks to all of you for your support.